Hitting is one of the toughest things to do in sports. I think that hitters are uncomfortable. You're going to face a pitcher that can throw a curveball and a screwball and a rise ball and a drop ball and a changeup and can locate all of those. It's very hard to prepare as a hitter to do all of that. This machine allows our hitters to see all of those pitches. We don't have any coaches on our staff that can simulate what the machine can simulate. For instance, if you've never seen a 70-mile-an-hour curveball, it's going to be really hard to hit one. I can't simulate that when I throw batting practice. The fact that we can actually do that with the machine before we face somebody who might be doing the same thing makes it a lot easier for our players to be successful in a game. In a game, there's just different pressure and different things that are happening that's completely different than what you can practice, and a lot of that is the fear of the unknown. You don't necessarily know what you're going to face and know what you're going to see, and I think having a machine like the BP3 definitely helps us through that progression even faster because we can add in the element of being unknown and not knowing if a fastball or a changeup is coming and having to be able to adjust on the fly. It simulates the game at a much higher rate than any of the other machines do. With the BP3, one of the key features to know about are both the macro and micro adjustments. So within pitching, the micro adjustments from being able to paint the outside corner and then the inside corner, or throw an outside curveball and then a backdoor curveball, is awesome because you can do those adjustments very, very quickly within just between one pitch to another. Then the macro adjustments, especially in defense, whenever you can go from hitting a ground ball to the third baseman and then hitting a fly ball to the right fielder from the machine, is awesome. The BP3 is great because there's a lot of different ways to use it. For example, defensively, we can use it as well, so not just for hitters. We can set up outfield drills where, we get fly balls to one spot off of a regular machine, and that's nice, but this gives us the ability to use the remote, mix in a changeup, and have the outfielder having to run deep for a fly ball and then have to make an adjustment on the next one where it's a lot shorter and they can't get lazy. They have to take really good routes and really be able to make the adjustment based on wherever the ball's going. But when a coach buys the BP3, you're not just buying a pitching machine. You're giving your players the ability to be more confident in the game. In reality, it's like having another coach. The ability to throw batting practice, but being able to do that with multiple pitches and different speeds. The ability to, hit ground balls from a machine and fly balls, and having variation within that is a really big deal. It makes our players kind of go through much more game-like situations and allows them to have much more game-like reads. You're allowing them to spend time, investing time, seeing a ton of different pitches, right? You get to see a curveball, you get to see a screwball, you get to see a rise ball and a drop ball. And we have the ability as coaches with the remote to mix a changeup into that anytime we want. And so our players can go into the game more confident and more ready to play. Being efficient at practice is incredibly important. Our athletes go to school all day and are nursing majors and engineering majors and have homework to get to, and we want to be efficient and respect their time and get as much possible done at practice, and the BP3 machine allows that to happen, using one machine for a lot of different things. JUGS has truly thought of everything that I would want in a machine as a coach.